because I'm young
It don't matter that I'm young.
doesn't mean you ignore
So you
me.
best not ignore me.
Give me the pen,
Give me the pen.
I will write
Write
my own story.
My name is Oscar. I'm 18 years old. When I was 7, my team and I won the Little League Soccer Championship. I was really proud of myself, but I'm more proud that my father was proud of me. Well, the reason is because I always look up to my father, because he looked a lot like me, and I can see him through me. Whenever I went out to the field, I made him proud. And that day became from the best to the worst. See, after coming back from dinner that night, my parents went up to their room. Later on, I hear screaming, yelling, and tears. I ran over there. I was so confused. I opened the door. I see my mom in the bed crying. Her hands over her face, just repeating, no, no, no. My dad was in the other side of the room, just angrily saying, that's not my kid, that's not my kid, that's not my kid. I didn't know what was going on, but I do know my dad was packing. My dad was getting his stuff ready. He was going out the door. I haven't seen him ever since for 11 years.
My name is Rose. My parents immigrated here during the Vietnam War. I am Hmong. H-M-O-N-G. Hmong. That is my culture, and that's my language. The only language I spoke until I went to school. Then, there's this boy who taunted me, telling me I shouldn't speak a language I made at the top of my head. I then went silent. I wanted to be invisible. I didn't want to be made fun of for who I was. After that encounter, when I speak, people have to lean in order to hear me. Even until high school, when I go to conferences, all my teachers tell me I do great in class. It's just that I need to speak up. I need to speak more. I do talk. It's just that I lost the voice I was confident in.
My name is Justice Serenity English. I am 17 years old and the third child out of 5. I remember the night I made it my last, of being woken up to 1 o'clock in the morning to yelling, loud noises, and door slams. I got up on my bed and walked downstairs to see food and broken dishes everywhere. The front door had been open, and my mother had walked in after throwing a bag of clothes out. I asked her, no, I told her, can you be quiet? I have school in the morning, please. And I told her, the neighbors have already complained. I'm not trying to be homeless again. And then she looks at me and gets more angry and says, tell him it's not my fault, then walks to her bedroom and grabs a knife.
My name's Raul. I'm 17. I still remember that morning. I still remember her tears. It was a normal Sunday. My brother had woke me up to use my shoes. I told him I didn't care. Without having a clue, later that morning I had got the blues. As if his ghost stayed when he left, see, my mother's tears shook the house. Like a loose tooth, I could feel the pain in her mouth. She cried the words, your brother. I had thought he died. But no, you see, she told me that immigration officers had took him. See, I stood there. I couldn't show no emotion. See, I was taught that it was weak. See, I had let this thing called masculinity take over. See, I would be more man than boy by the time my brother would return.
Over the years, I've been looking for a role model, someone who I can look up to, someone that looked like me. Well, I guess I was wrong. Throughout the years, I've just been looking for someone but I am a role model. I am a role model for my siblings. They've been through the same stuff as me, but they see me more confident, more encouraged, and accomplished. I am more.
Listen to me.
My junior year, on the first day, I entered a class that did not feel like a class, but like a community. In that class, Miss Renee's creative writing class, I learned that everyone has obstacles, and I have the power to overcome mine. That year, I made a friend by sliding next to her on the long piano seat. It was the weirdest first impression I've ever made. I wasn't afraid of being judged anymore. I learned how to not let negativities affect or control my life. I learned how to seek after resilience. Now, teachers no longer have to tell me to speak up. I reclaim my voice. That's why I'm here. I am more.
Just because I'm young doesn't mean you ignore me.
No one was physically stabbed, but mentally I was. I was the chosen one, the first one to be able to go to college, to receive good grades, and to receive opportunities. So later that night, I made an adult decision to call my boyfriend to come get me and my stuff. And at that moment, I realized I am brave, I am strong, and I am independent, and that I am more.
Give me the pen, I will write my own story.
See, I learned that men shouldn't fight more than they do cry. See, I learned that I was wrong. See, I would watch my mom wake up every morning at 5 a.m. just to go to work. See, through all the pain and everything, she never folded. See, after 2 years, my brother returned. The first time I seen him, he gave me a hug and told me he loved me. I stood there, emotionless. I didn't know what to say. See, I had let this thing take over me. Sometimes it's better to put your pride aside. See, because today, I tell my brother I love him. Because today, I tell my mother I love her. Because today, I tell myself I love me because I am more.
My voice matters.
I am Oscar, openly sharing, caring, and receiving. I'm worthy.
Listen to me.
I am Rose, rising over stressful experiences. Watch me bloom.
Just because I'm young doesn't mean you ignore me.
I am Justice. Just understand, striving to inspire changes everything. I give back.
Give me the pen, I will write my own story.
I am Raul, ready to advance my understanding of life. I am a creative genius.
In front. My voice matters. Listen to me. Just because I'm young doesn't mean you ignore me. Give me the pen, I will write